Hey guys, Paul here. That's the Donna dynamic wah you're hearing. The guys from Donna sent me this pedal to review. Thanks Lily for organising that. I'm playing a 68 Strat into a Fender Vibroverb with just the Donna dynamic wah pedal in the chain. I haven't got a humbucker guitar at the moment, but I'm sure you would find usable sounds with this pedal. It's touch sensitive, so it really depends on how hard you play. Depending on how hard you pick really affects the sort of nuances that you can get, but I'll talk more about that in a moment. This is the third pedal from Donna that I've tried. The Circle Looper, which I really like. You can check out my review on the channel. And I also purchased the Boost Killer 3 years ago. I bought 2 of those and they're still working perfectly. So in terms of reliability, so far so good. Now, if you don't want to sit through the entire video, Donna have given me a 15% off code for you guys, which is below the video. And I believe at the time I published this video, they're doing a 2-for-1 deal. So if you buy one pedal, you get another one for free. And this pedal is around 60 Australian dollars, so not a lot of money when compared to the bigger brands. So as you can see, these pedals are really compact in size. Now the pedal doesn't come with a power supply, nor does it take a battery. I would actually check out what Donna have on offer when it comes to their brick power supply and their pedal boards if you want to build up a little rig. So let's take a look at what the controls do. The sensitivity controls how hard you have to pick to have the sound come through. So depending on which way you set it, left or right, will determine how hard you have to pick before each note is actually affected by the pedal. Turn up the knob and the filter becomes more sensitive and it will open with less attack. Setting this knob anywhere past the 3 o'clock position will help you get a pretty regular auto wah type of sound as the filter opens as a result of most, if not all, of each of your pick attacks. Now the res control, this one here controls the resolution or the overall quality of the sound or sharpness of the filter. The higher you turn the knob, the sharper the filter becomes. The decay allows you to adjust the amount of time it takes for the filter to close once it is open. If you want a typical voice-like effect you will get from a traditional wah, just turn the decay knob down. As you turn the knob up, the decay time becomes longer, meaning that more of the higher frequencies can pass through. Note that the decay and sensitivity knobs work together given that the sensitivity knob controls the attack and the decay knob deals with the decay. So the ratio between these two knobs will determine the overall shape of the envelope. More of a synth style application of this effect is set to the decay high and the sensitivity high as well, so that the filter only closes when you stop attacking the strings. This creates an interesting growl effect as the filter slowly closes while you sustain a note or chord. Experimentation is key when it comes to getting some of these less traditional effects, but this pedal makes it relatively easy. Thanks to the design and the layout of the controls, it's not really too hard to navigate. Now the range determines the width of the pedal's frequency span. So if you think about this in relation to a traditional wah pedal, think of this as the sweep from the heel to the toe. Another way to think of the range control is how wide the filter opens. So you turn this knob down for less range and up for more. I happen to be working on a track with the Tangled Souls, and I used the Donna pedal on this track here, which I'm going to give you a quick listen to. These are the settings on the left that I used. Now I use the same rig on this track, the Strat, the Vibroverb, the Donna pedal of course, but I also added the boost killer from Donna just to give it a bit more grind, and I think it responded pretty well. And I'm using a bit of reverb and a slight bit of delay there in the out of the box of the computer. So that's the Donna dynamic wah pedal. And I've got to say, for what they're asking for this pedal, I think it's great. It's certainly not like having a real wah-wah, but I kind of like the fact that it's a lazy way to use a wah in a sense, because you're not having to use your feet to control the pedal. So I kind of like that aspect of it. If you can find the right purpose, the right sound that you're looking for, you can certainly build a kind of a compact little board with these Donna pedals from what I've seen so far. So yeah, check out the link below. You can get 15% off, I think, with the coupon code that is listed there, so you might want to check that out. And don't forget to check out some of the other videos, like, subscribe, it all helps, and I'll see you next time.